Hey class, welcome to Finance 201. My name is Dr. Ben Woodruff. I'll be your professor this semester. When you open up Blackboard, when you look at the ribbon for Finance 201, you'll see course documents. When you open that up, you'll see the syllabus as well as instructions for Packback. In the syllabus, you'll see that we have to do those Packback assignments. Those are worth 20% of your grade. You have to ask an initial question and then respond to two other students. 13 points for the initial question, 6 points each for the two responses. We'll give you 25 points. 25 points times the 16 weeks is 400 points total, and it's a 2,000-point course. You'll also have chapter assignments. The assignments will be split up into assignments, which are multiple choice, problems, which are calculations where you enter the number, and then application-based activity. These are generally going to be role-play scenarios where you are going to give advice in a particular instance. There'll also be a chapter assessment, so every chapter will have a quiz, and then there will be 4 exams. Each exam is worth 10% of your grade or a full letter grade. Do not skip any exams. Combined, they make up 40% of your grade. So 20% will be on Packback, 20% will be on all these homework assignments, 20% will be the assessment or the quiz, and then the other 40% are 10% per exam for the 4 exams. Also in the syllabus is the course schedule. We have 14 chapters in 16 weeks. That means this first week, which is a short week, will be a lot of prep work to get ready for the course itself. That's much easier to do over just a few days. You also notice that I have a spring break listed. While this is an online course, and so we will not be meeting face-to-face for these, just making you aware that EKU will be on spring break during that time. So your assignments have a brief pause, but you are fully welcome to continue to work ahead. If you also notice, every 4th week we will have an exam. Those exams will cover the chapters immediately before it. So exams 1 and 3 only cover 3 chapters. Exams 2 and 4 will have 4 chapters. I try to draw as evenly as possible from the chapters, though, for your homework or for your exam questions. Also, if you notice on week 12, all that happens is the Packback assignment and the exam. That's a good week for you to work ahead if you are getting a bit concerned. I've tried to break the exams into sections. So the first one is the overview sort of financial planning and why we do this. The second exam focuses on your choices as a consumer and the things that you'll do for your expenses. The third exam focuses on protecting your cash flow, right? So this will be insurance for your assets, for your ability to earn an income through health and disability. And then also we'll talk about financial planning with life insurance. And then we will conclude talking about investing in bonds, stocks, mutual funds, and then handling retirements. A couple of positions below course documents on the ribbon is assignments. When you click on that assignments link, it'll open up a page and you'll notice every week of the course has its own folder. That folder must be completed by Friday at midnight Eastern time each week. So this first week, you have a very short week, but I'll show you the assignments you have to do. And then going forward, every week you must complete everything in there, but you are welcome to work ahead. So if you complete week 1 early, you may immediately move on to week 2. Okay, so the first thing that we do every week is the Packback. Again, those Packback instructions are found under the course documents. Every week, you must make the initial post and 2 response posts. When you read the instructions, it'll mention this curiosity score. To get full credit, you have to have a curiosity score of at least 50. If you do not do that, you will only get half credit for the work you submit. But you can continue to modify it. So if it says it's a little low, You just go back and rework it. You have until that midnight Friday to get the full credit for your pack back. In each chapter, there'll be multiple assignments. Some are multiple choice, some are calculation based, some are scenario driven, but you must attempt all areas. Uh, so I don't want you to think that it's not important. It most assuredly is, and you must do it. But there is the possibility that I can scale homework scores up, but I would not do that if people are not completing all of their homework assignments. The assessment is just a quiz. You only get one shot at the quiz. The homeworks you can continue to refine to get higher scores. And the exams are fully online, week 4 and week 8, week 12 and week 16. The final exam is the fourth exam. There's not an additional all-encompassing exam. The fourth exam acts as the final. So again, this first week is short. You will need to do the pack back assignment. So read that and complete that as quickly as you can. If you notice, the other things that are listed there are videos and prep courses. The videos themselves are rather short, and it just goes through the things that you need to do, including that adaptive learning assignment, succeeding in your online course. And that is what your other activity-based applications will look like. So do all of those, and then once you see the finance prep courses below that, those are where you watch a brief video and then answer questions about it. There's a number of them located in there, but none of them should take very long. There's not a great number of questions. It's just to get you familiar with the terminology and things like that. This course does not have a prereq, so this is just to sort of cover some of those basic skills that we need you to have. There's also a section on there about using the calculator. The calculator for this course is the Texas Instruments BA2 Plus. You are more than welcome to go buy one. Walmart has them. You can order them off Amazon relatively cheaply. You can also try to find a friend that's taken finance courses before. This is the most widely used business calculator. There's a lot of help online with the BA2 Plus, so it is one I recommend that you have. It is a non-programmable calculator, which means you are allowed to use it for your CPA, CFA, CMA exams. So if you are wishing to go into business, it is good to know how to use this calculator. That being said, you are not required to buy it. You can get an app for your phone. It's BA Calc in the Play Store, and I believe it's called the same on iTunes. It's a free version of the calculator, but obviously you would not be able to use your smartphone on an exam. We will talk about Excel in here as well, because while the calculator is great and you can use it on exams, the Excel skills are things that you can use at work. So it's always good to learn Excel. So there's a portion on Excel in this as well. Okay, so starting in the second week, we'll have chapters. Every chapter I'll have slides. I also am building a playlist that I will put out to the class so that you can watch me sort of walk through those slides. But below the slide, you see a series of links. Those go to a short video that covers that particular area. So you see on the slides there, underneath chapter 1 slides, the TVM, that's time value of money. And there's a brief video showing how to do present value of annuity, future value of annuity, and then present value of a sum and a future value of a sum. So you just click those links. It should open a video that's going to be less than 10 minutes. Most of them are less than 5, but it's on various particular topics. Also, you notice that you will have a pack back link. We will always do that every week. The smart book that's listed is the text. You do not have to worry about any points for that. It's not worth any points. It is just the text. Below that, you'll see a narrated presentation. You also see that same link symbol. That is to tell you that it's another one of those video links. This walks you through an example of us following a young person. She graduates college. Maybe she's a college student in chapter 1. I know she graduates soon, and we help her plan to save up for her own business. She gets married. She has retirement planning. So we're going to follow basically a life through this to focus on different aspects of planning. So definitely watch those every chapter. It'll reinforce it in a different way, right? Because we'll walk through an example. And then you see there the assignment, the problems, the application-based activity, that's the scenario, and then the assessments, the quiz. And you'll see those every week. On exam weeks, underneath that quiz, you'll see the practice and then the exam. The practice is identical to the exam. It's drawn from the exact same test pool that I created for the exam. So when you go to practice for the exam, that is the very best way to prepare for it. You can take it multiple times. The practice exam you can take multiple times. Every time you do, it will generate new questions for you. If you do it enough, you'll probably end up seeing all of the questions. You're more than welcome to do that. Just continue to practice with that. When you are ready, you may take the exam. When you take that exam, you only get one shot. The exam and the practice exam will be 20 questions. They're multiple choice, right? And it covers just those chapters since the last exam. All right. So if you do have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to email me. And I look forward to meeting you all in the future.